I love my Pan America by Harley Davidson. It's the best bike I've ever owned, but in some areas it's bloody shit. So starting light and finishing on the worst, here are the top 10 things that make me want to pull my hair out. Number 1, the decal is a bloody disaster. Why on earth did they drop the Harley Davidson logo from the tank? Instead, they went with the Shield logo, which you can barely see. It doesn't scream identity. Every time someone comes up to me asking, what bike is that? It makes you realise how invisible the branding is. Harley has a pioneering bike here, bold, ambitious, trying to make a name for themselves in the adventure market, but the branding fails to communicate that. It's like serving a £200 tomahawk steak in a kebab shop. All the brilliance, zero the notice. Reason number 2, the hooter is nearly impossible to use. It's small, it's tiny, it's tucked away. It's like Harley designed this for children with small hands. Where is it? Good luck getting anyone to hear it or even finding the bloody thing. Just listen to it. Absolutely pathetic. Reason number 3, the headlight thinks it's smarter than you. Harley gave the Pan this fancy adaptive cornering headlight. It's supposed to light up the inside of bends. In theory, genius. In practice, it blinds every poor sod coming the other way. You lean in for a corner and boom, the full light show. Ridiculous. I've had cars flash me because they think I've got a high beam on. It's one of those cool on paper, annoying in reality. Nothing beats a good old-fashioned fixed beam. The good news is that you can disable it in your settings. Reason number 4, features lag behind the competition. Heated seat, electric screen riser, modern safety aids, not a sausage. For a bike aiming to challenge the world's best adventure motorcycles, it's a bit basic. Harley tends to push you towards the accessory catalogue rather than giving you a fully featured system out the box. And no, the CVO is not the answer. That's just overpriced. It's not that the Pan America is bad. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that Harley built an incredible engine, an incredible chassis, and then sort of said, that'll do, and called it a day. If this bike was made in Birmingham, I'd fully understand. Reason number 5, cheap plastics everywhere. Come and have a look at the shit on here. It feels budget. Look at it. Look at it. Don't get me started on that. Ugh, budget. Bloody awful. Hop on a BMW GS or a Ducati Multistrada and you'll instantly see and feel the difference. Premium finishes, solid materials, just a better standard all round. On the Pan, some of the parts look like they came out the lost property bin. The riser, the hand controls, nothing screaming quality. It's not a functional problem, but it does cheapen the experience, especially when you're stood next to a competitor that exudes quality in every detail. Feels like drinking a glass of red out of a plastic cup. Technical brilliance, but looks like a budget bargain. Daniel?
Yes, sir.
Pull your phone out.
Avocado all over my phone.
Have you subscribed yet? Marky Likes Bikes.
Hit the subscribe button. Where are we up to? Nearly 800.
Cool. Have you subscribed?
Yes, I hit the subscribe button.
Good. Reason number 6, the windscreen at higher speeds isn't great. I'm using the sports screen, but even with the taller stock screen, it's still a bit average. If you opt for the taller screen, it wobbles at high speed, and the side panels, well, I've just taken them off because they're completely useless. This isn't what you want from a long-distance touring bike. You shouldn't have to throw more money just to make this bearable at higher speeds. Reason number 7, Bluetooth connectivity is medieval. When it works, it works. When it doesn't, which is often, it's rage-inducing. Drops connections, forgets your phone, sometimes refuses to reconnect. The quick fix is to turn the bike off and on, but that's just annoying and frustrating. I shouldn't have to do that. It's 2025, but feels like tech from 2015. Come on, Harley. Reason number 8, we're getting juicy now. Battery placement. What were they thinking? Would you like to take a guess at where you think the battery is placed on this bike? Let's have a look. Is it under the seat like every other motorbike? No, it's not. Is it? Oh, but if it's not under the seat, where is it? You've got to be kidding. Underneath the bike, beneath the skid plate, half an hour of faffing about just to take the damn skid plate off. Harley claims this placement is smart, lower centre of gravity, better weight distribution, room for a bigger fuel tank, protection from minor crashes. Sounds good on paper, but here's the problem. The battery is now completely and utterly exposed to mud, dust, and wait for it, the big one, water. Listen, mate, you're gonna have to doing my video here. No one likes planes anyway, they're stupid. Get a real thing like a Spitfire. A big puddle, a stream crossing, or even just a wet day, the battery is gagging for trouble. Terrible, terrible decision. This actually really annoys me. I can't tell you how stupid that is. It's an adventure bike, for God's sake. Just put it underneath the seat like everyone else. Number 9, fuel gauge accuracy. The range estimate on the pan is about as trustworthy as a politician. 1 minute, you got 50 miles left. 2 minutes later, you're flashing empty. That being said, on tour, I average approximately 230 miles on a tank if I keep it at 60 miles per hour. That's pretty good. Solution, a good old-fashioned Steve McQueen shake, and you'll know if you're empty or not. Number 10, the screen riser is so bad. On pre-2024 models like this one, the screen riser is completely and utterly useless. Why didn't I demonstrate? Try doing that on the move. About as useful as a chocolate teapot. Now, the newer models have an updated riser handle. And guess what? They're still It's one of those tiny little minor things that seems so insignificant, and yet when you own this bike, it's a complete and utter daily annoyance. Bin that off and make it electric, just like the competitors. No excuses. So, to recap, the decal is a flop. No one knows what bike this is. The horn is nearly impossible to use. Headlight thinks it's smarter than you. Features lag behind the competition. Feels as cheap as a knockoff handbag. Wind protection at high speeds, forget it. Connectivity is medieval. Battery placement is utter stupidity. Fuel gauge has a mind of its own, and the screen riser is absolutely hateful. However, there is one slightly stronger dislike that I haven't mentioned already. Something that trumps everything I've just said. The decal, the horn, the plastics, all forgiven. Because this is the single most frustrating thing about the Pan America. Are you ready? You can't jumpstart the bike. If the battery dies, that's it, game over. You could be in the Highlands, the middle of the desert, on tour, in the car park at Tesco. If the electrics decide no, that's it, you're not going anywhere. All because Harley, in their infinite wisdom, designed an adventure motorbike that acts like a diva when the juice is low. Whatever you do not jumpstart this motorcycle. You will fry the ECU. I'll say that again. Do not jumpstart this motorbike. You will the ECU. And that includes bump starting it. It simply won't work. Once that's fried, this bike isn't getting fixed. It will cost thousands to repair. The ECU is the brain of the motorcycle. It's simply if you fry it. Honestly, this makes me genuinely angry. A motorcycle designed to conquer continents can't handle a flat battery. Ridiculous. So, top tip, if you're going on tour, make sure to ride it every single day. Otherwise, God help you, bring a tender or maybe even a spare battery, which will weigh just as much as the bike. This isn't about bashing Harley. I'm pointing out problems that are real issues that you should know, especially if you're in the market to buy a Pan America. The engine, the chassis, the handling, lush. The Harley Davidson Pan America is an incredible adventure bike. Don't believe me? Go and sit your bottom on one. And if you still don't believe me, go and watch my full positive review on why I think this is one of the best adventure bikes ever made. Ballsy statement. As always, thank you so much for... Thank you so much for watching. Hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.